Hello, hello, we are live. Welcome to Cooking with Chef Frank. My name is Frank Kramer. I'm your host, and I'm the founder of Eat Like a Vegan Chef. And today we're going to cook a hearty vanilla rice pudding. This is one of those meals I really enjoy in a weather like this. I mean, currently we have snow, as it is in most states here on the East Coast. It's just terrible in Texas. I don't know what's going on there. I feel for you guys. I'm so sorry. I hope that the weather is changing, and a big shout out to you guys in Texas. I hope that you get through this safely. I feel for you. This is really, really a bad situation right now, and I hope um, you guys don't give up and get through this time. Okay, so with that being said, again, for anyone who just joined, hello everyone. Hi Linda. Hi Stacy. Hi Mary. Um, Obviously, we're probably not going to have too many viewers today because of the situation right now, but welcome anyway. So again, today we're going to cook a hearty vanilla rice pudding. That's one of my favorite comfort dishes. So sit down, relax, and enjoy. Okay, hi Vicky, hi Viva, hi Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. That's so nice of you. Hi Linda, hi Kimena. Okay, great, wonderful. So before we get started, thank you. Okay, I before we get started, I just wanted to let you know today it's going to be a rather short session of Cooking with Chef Frank because, as you know, I have my boot camp tonight where I need to prepare for it. Everyone who had signed up for the boot camp, I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It has been a lot of fun, and tonight is the third part of the boot camp, and cannot wait to see you guys again. So another important thing is our challenge. The 14-day spring challenge is going to be March 8th. I will have the sign-up form ready probably by tomorrow, latest Saturday, and I will post it in the Facebook groups. I will also mail it out to everyone who signed up for my emails, and it's going to be a free challenge. So that means anyone can join. But I also do have a VIP package in this challenge implemented. So what that entails is anyone who signs up for the VIP, which is $14.95, you do have a weekly coaching session, a group coaching session included in that challenge. So that really helps you bring you up to speed. And a portion out of those $14, $5 go to charity. I have yet to determine the charity yet. I would love to donate something if I could to to Texas or to any state. That would be great. We will see where it is most needed. So that's basically the news for today, and now let's get cooking. Okay, for the rice pudding, I have whole grain rice, and I use. Let me show you what I got. not that I have a whole grain basmati rice, and so I really like this rice. You get it in regular basmati or whole grain. Really like this one. It's actually from India. So I have 1 cup of this, and I heated up 1 cup of water and 1 cup of vanilla milk, vanilla almond milk, unsweetened. And I'm gonna bring it to a boil. And once it's boiling, I'm gonna add the rice to the liquid. Okay. Let's see. Any questions, anyone? Let me know. I'll tackle them in between. Okay, do we have any issues seeing me on the screen? Please let me know. I see Stacy is asking. Can you all hear me and see me properly? Just give me a thumbs up or a yes. Thank you. Okay, great. Okay, so I also do have, I really like cinnamon in my rice pudding. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. Let me switch my camera quickly so I can show you what I'm doing. Okay, so the water looks a little brownish because of the cinnamon. So the water is the water milk solution is boiling. Now I'm going to add my rice to it. I'm gonna give it a little stir. And now we're just gonna let it simmer. Okay. Okay, so rice pudding, as you all know, is a very popular pudding. We have a French version where we serve it with lots of fruit. This particular dish is almost, it's a version from India. The only difference is in India, they add lots of sugar to it, they add dates to it, and they add saffron to it. I'm not going to do this today. So I keep it more with the French version. So we have the best of both sides, so to speak. Okay, great. I see we have quite a few new visitors here. Nice. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Joel. Hi, Mary. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Elizabeth. Did I miss anyone? Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining me today. So if you don't mind introducing yourself so I know you're there. Wonderful. Okay, great. And everyone who is joining me from YouTube, if you don't mind giving this live stream a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet, that will really help grow my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, Patricia, the recipe will be in the library. I'm gonna add it there shortly after the live stream. Okay. So our rice is cooking, simmering away. It's gonna take a while until it's ready. We want to make sure that the liquid is almost absorbed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gradually add a little bit more milk to it. I don't want to cook it all at once. Right now I need 3 cups of liquid with my rice. So I have 2 cups of liquid in there. I'm going to add the 3rd cup gradually later because I just don't want to expose the milk to too much heat in the beginning. Once the rice is almost done, I'm going to add my nuts, and I actually have some sort of trail mix here, where I have raisins and cranberries in here. They will sweeten the rice, and then I'm going to have some blueberries, which I will add later on to the rice. I've actually topped my rice with those, and I'm going to show you how to do the blueberries in just a minute. So right now we're just going to tend to our rice, make sure that it absorbs all the liquid, and it's going to be one of those meals. For me, I like a rice pudding. It's comforting. It's I know my kids, my sons, they love it. It's something satisfying to me. Okay, great. Good. Let's see. So far, yes, Elizabeth. I will have 3 cups of liquid to 1 cup of whole grain rice. So keep in mind this is whole grain. If you have regular rice, it's less liquid than this. So because it will absorb all that liquid. Do you need to wash the rice before cooking? Yes, you can, but I would like to keep the starch, as much starch in the rice, because I want my milk to thicken. So that's why I haven't washed it because of that. When you cook rice for a side dish or for a main dish, yes, you want to rinse it because you do not want the starch in there. You want your rice to be fluffy. But in this case, I want my milk to be creamy. So I need the starch to just do this. Okay, so I also add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I love vanilla, it's great. It cooks uncovered, yep. I just because I like to see my rice cooking. See, the water is slowly being absorbed. And I cook it almost like a risotto, so to speak. As soon as I see I need more water, I will add. Since I know how much water or liquid I need in total, I'm just going to keep it here and add it as we go, as the rice is absorbing the liquid. Okay, so in the meanwhile, we can do the blueberries. And for blueberries, I simply squeeze lemon juice in a pan. I can smell the cinnamon in the rice. It's beautiful. So I'm going to heat up my lemon juice. This was about one lemon. Take out the seeds. So I'm going to let it heat up. You can actually add just a little bit more lemon. There was a very small lemon. So what I want to do is I want to heat up the lemon juice and reduce it slightly. The reason why I want to reduce it is I do not want too much liquid with my blueberries because they will give off a liquid as well. And I'm using frozen blueberries. So I have about 1 cup of blueberries. My rice is cooking away. That's good. Okay. As soon as my lemon juice is reducing a little bit, I add my blueberries. Okay, so now I'm going to add my blueberries to it. This is exactly half a cup. Each one is a quarter cup. And you see how the juice is coming out of the blueberries. I just want to heat them up, give them a little toss, and that's it. If you need to have sugar, or if you wanted to add sugar, you add a little bit of maple syrup or agave syrup to it. If you have a sweet tooth, you can do that. Okay. Okay, it's time to add some more liquid to my rice. Half a cup. Okay, my blueberries are ready. I let it. I want to see that my blueberry juice reduces a little bit. It makes it really nice and sweet and delicious. Beautiful. That's it. These blueberries taste fantastic over any kind of dessert, whether it's a crepe or vanilla ice cream, strudel, just fantastic. Okay, good enough. Put this aside. I didn't put any sugar in. If you like it sweeter, add some maple syrup or agave syrup to it. You can also add any kind of, I'm going to add cranberries to it and raisins. They will sweeten it, but you can add any kind of fruits to it. See if we have any questions. Janice is asking if you can use the Instant Pot. Yeah, you could, absolutely. Yeah, you can. It's gonna cook, of course, much faster in the Instant Pot. Depending what you can use it on slow cook if you like. That's a good option. You can also, I don't particularly like pressure cooking for that because it's, I don't know. You could, but I'm not a fan of that. It's not for rice. Okay. Good. Excellent. Anyone has any more questions? Then I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna serve it in a different container this time. I want to serve it in a glass just to show you how it's going to look. Okay, let's see how far our rice is. No, not yet. A little bit more. So the usually you would use round grain rice, which is risotto rice, arborio. That's the best rice for rice pudding. But because I use brown rice, basmati brown rice, I took it or borrowed it from the Indian. That's why I used the long grain rice. You see, there's two different long grain and long grain rice. Long grain is perfect for absorbing those liquids. That's the rice what we use for paella or risotto and rice pudding. It's perfect for those applications because those rice grains absorb those flavors perfectly. Absolutely. I mean, it's just incredible. You could actually, if you have ever tasted a paella, the flavor is just absolutely incredible, and that's because the rice absorbs all those flavors. And it's the same with the rice pudding here, or risotto, the same thing. And you cannot achieve the same flavor with long grain rice. It's just to me, it's not the same. So this brown whole grain rice it's a little bit more. Yes, it's grainy. It is more hearty. It's not as satiating as the white rice. The white rice you could eat and eat and eat, and it never fills you up. But this will, because you have so much fibers in there. good. Deb, I love your comment. Love rice pudding. Nice, nice. Very good. You see, that's, if I look outside, it's snowing. It's it's now I need something. I need some comfort food. So that's why I'm cooking this type of rice. To me, it's this weather is not very comforting, and it's now I have to go shoveling ice. So I don't know, I feel for you guys in Texas. That is it's tough for you guys, and I hope that you get out of this situation very very soon. Okay. Sharon is saying whole grain rice. Yes, yes, whole grain rice is brown rice. Yes, because the brown rice, has the shell on the whole grain. It's I use this interchangeable. I gotta watch that my rice doesn't burn here. Good. Add a little bit more liquid. We're almost there. Switch the camera quickly. It's getting there. Yeah, taste it. Not yet. Probably you will need a little bit more. Beautiful, very good. We're getting there. Okay. Yes, Debbie. Deb, I'm sorry. Absolutely. Bread pudding, tapioca pudding, rice pudding. Oh my goodness, I love those. When uh, when I when I was a kid, my mom would always cook a vanilla rice pudding. Oh my goodness, it was so good. It was so good. Um, but she cooked it with regular milk. I'm cooking it with almond milk, vanilla almond milk. So and usually we would put those oranges in a can. Oh my goodness, they have way too much sugar, but that's what we did. We she cooked the rice pudding and it was really thick and creamy, and then she would top it with those orange, how do you call them, orange, um, those canned orange slices, and top it with a little cinnamon sugar. Oh my goodness, it was so delicious. Yes, but you can use any kind of nut milk. You can use soy milk. You can use oat milk. Um, whatever milk you prefer, you can use. I just like almonds. Anything with anything with vanilla, like mandarin oranges. Thank you, Linda. Yes, mandarin oranges. Yes, my goodness. Absolutely. That's what we used to use. Oh, this is so delicious. But again, it has a lot of sugar, so you want to be mindful of that. Um, and you know what? She also cooked noodles. with vanilla milk. And that sounds really strange, but I'm telling you, it comes out the same way. It tastes beautiful, delicious. But you know what? That's only if you have a sweet tooth. So I think it's there is, you know, some people prefer the you know, rice pudding, or some people love it and some people hate it. So it's just everyone is different. Okay, let's see what our rice is doing. Almost getting there. A little bit more. Let's taste it one more time. Almost there. Okay. And I'm saying I'm having a horrendous sweet tooth. I know. This is something where a lot of us suffering from. But as long as we keep it healthy and whole food, I think really. The Wiki saying my audio is better when I'm clearer to the stove. That's crazy. How is that possible? But then I cannot read my screen. That's the problem. Hopefully you can make this rice pudding look so good. Well, what can I tell you? I got to investigate why the sound is better over here. Let me see. Oh, that's why. Thank you for letting me know. So now the sound should be better. Is it better now? Oh my goodness. By accident, I had the other camera here at the stove was where my microphone is connected to. I hear your kitchen sounds. Okay, cool. Okay, we're almost there. Switch my camera quickly. See? It's getting there. I'm gonna add a little bit more milk. You see now, I'm almost at 4 cups of liquid, and I probably need a little bit more. Getting there. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna heat up my blueberries. Just gently heat them up, and then I'm gonna be almost ready serving the rice pudding. I want to make sure that I have some creaminess in here. I don't want the water to be all absorbed, because then it becomes too grainy. So I want to make sure that I have some kind of liquid still left in my rice pudding. Because eventually the rice will absorb all the liquid in there. So if I would let the rice stand for a while, it would actually be absorbed completely. So I want to make sure I have enough liquid in there so that my rice pudding stays creamy. We're almost there. Okay. Yeah, that's the milk could curdle, absolutely. That's why I'm adding the milk one by one, so I don't have to. I didn't add all the milk at once because I don't want my milk to curdle. It definitely could. This is the milk curdles if you have too much heat in your pot. I know it's boiling right now or simmering, but every so often I add a little bit more milk to it. So I bring it down and I re-emulsify, so to speak, the sauce, the creaminess. Okay, we're almost there. And in my opinion, if you let rice pudding stand for, let's say, another hour, that's when it becomes really, really good. So right now it's almost ready, but it will be so much better if you let it stand for another hour. Okay, good. So I'm gonna have my glass here. Let's try it one more time. Really could cook a little bit more, but right now I'm going to add some of I have a total of 1 cup of mixed nuts. It's almost like a trail mix, but you want to make sure that it's not salty. So those raisins in here and the cranberries will sweeten my rice even further. Good. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of orange juice to my blueberries. Because I really want to harvest the red and blue sauce in here. Beautiful. Okay, rice pudding coming. Okay, good. So it's time to plate my dish. Let's see if you can. You cannot see my dish here. You see it here? Yeah, you can. Have to be careful. That's a glass dish, so I don't want to break it. What I'm going to do with my glass. Usually, I would not recommend using a glass dish, but I'm doing it so you can see the entire rice. I would use. If you do use a glass dish, you want to use it when the rice has cooled down a little bit. So don't use a glass dish when the rice is too hot. I'm just gonna make sure that the glass is warm, so I rinse it with warm water so I don't chock it. Okay. Again, could use a little bit more liquid, and it will continue to absorb liquid. And I actually, because this is live, I'm serving it now. It really could cook a few more minutes until it gets more softer. So what I like to do now is I'm going to add my blueberries to it. Make sure I get all my salt. And now I'm going to top it with some of my nuts and raisins. One nut here. Decorate it with a little orange. And that's it. That's your little rice pudding. Let me change the camera setting so you can see. Okay, this is my version of my hearty rice pudding. So you still have a lot of fibers in here. It has minimal amount of sugar. Yeah. So this is something. It satisfies my sweet tooth, but also it's not really unhealthy for you. It's good for you. It has a lot of fibers. Satisfies your sweet tooth, and it has protein in there. It has all the fibers and plenty of nutrients. Thanks, Stacy. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, so that concludes my hearty vanilla rice pudding. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will post the recipe in the library. And what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to post it on YouTube as well. Good, great, excellent, wonderful. Okay. Um, I see there's a few more questions. Okay, great, wonderful. Okay, again, if you're on YouTube, please don't forget to like this live stream. Thank you, Beth. That's so nice of you. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Leave a comment on YouTube. That's really appreciated. That helps me too. I'm going to post the recipe on YouTube as well, so you can draw it from there as well. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week. For those of you who have subscribed or who have signed up for the bootcamp, I see you tonight. And my members, I'll see you Sunday for our batch cooking. Thank you so much again, and have a safe day.